A France ski holiday can be much more than skiing. Across the French Alps, there are winter experiences many travelers never even think to ask about. From dog sledding, paragliding, to snowmobiling, scenic flights, snowshoeing, mountain restaurants, spa days, and so much more. Most people, when planning a France ski holiday, focus on the obvious things: the resort, the accommodation, lift passes, ski area, and transfers. But when the trip is planned properly, there is much more you can experience beyond the slopes. Over the years, I've tried many winter activities across the French Alps. In this video, I'll show you what is worth knowing before you plan your trip. Dog sledding is one of those experiences people remember long after the holiday. It works well for families, couples, and non-skiers because you can enjoy the mountains without needing to ski. It is also a good option if you want one special activity away from the slopes. The important thing to know is that places are limited, especially during peak weeks. So if this is something you want to include, it needs to be planned early. For travelers who want one big wow moment, flying experiences are hard to beat. Paragliding gives you incredible views over the resort and the mountains, while zip lines and activities like bungee ride in Plagne are more about pure adrenaline. These are best for confident travelers, older teenagers and adults looking for one unforgettable experience away from the slopes. Scenic flights are more of a special occasion experience. A helicopter flight, hot air balloon, Microlight, or scenic plane flights can completely change the way you see the mountains. These are best for couples, confident travelers, special occasions, or anyone wanting one major highlight from the trip. They are weather dependent and they're not for every budget or every group, but for the right client, they can be unforgettable. For something with more energy, there are motorized snow and ice activities such as snowmobiling, e-buggies, moon bikes, ice karting and ice driving. These suit adults, groups and older teenagers who want something more active after skiing or on a rest day. The key point is that these activities are not available in every resort, and the quality of the experience can vary. So this is where choosing the right resort makes a real difference. Not every activity needs to be fast or extreme. Snowshoeing, ski joring, and horse sleigh rides offer quite a way to experience the mountains. They work well for non-skiers, lighter days, and travelers who want the alpine atmosphere without another full ski day. These activities are also useful for mixed groups, where not everyone wants the same pace or level of adventure. Sliding activities are especially good for families, children, and teenagers. Tobogganing, snake glisse, snow tubing, and extreme luge can add a lot of fun outside normal ski time, especially in the afternoon or evening. But this is very resort dependent. Some resorts have proper dedicated runs and organized activities, while others have very little. So if this matters to your family, it should be considered before choosing where to stay. Bobsleigh is in a category of its own. In France, this means Plagne, home to the only bobsleigh track in the country. It was built for the 1992 Olympic Games, so it has a real Olympic connection, not just a tourist activity. It will not suit everyone, but for adventurous clients, it can be a real highlight of the trip. Ice activities are very resort dependent. Ice skating, for example, can be a lovely option for families, children, or a lighter afternoon. But not every resort has an outdoor rink, so it is not something to assume will be available. Ice diving is a completely different experience. More adventurous, more unusual, and only available in selected resorts. So if ice activities matter to your group, the resort choice needs to be right. Some of the best experiences on a France ski holiday are not the fast or extreme activities. A long mountain lunch, an evening dinner experience, or an igloo cheese fondue can be a real highlight of the trip. This is especially important for couples, non-skiers, and mixed groups because it gives everyone a way to enjoy the mountains, not just the skiers. The key is access. Some mountain restaurants are easy for non-skiers to reach, others are not. So this should be considered when choosing the resort. Some winter activities are about learning something, not just being entertained. Biathlon is a good example. It combines focus, technique, and a bit of competition, which can work well for families, groups, and older children. Avalanche training is different again. It is more serious and best suited to confident skiers who want to understand the mountain environment better. These activities are not for everyone, but for the right people, they add something more meaningful to the trip. The point is not to do every activity. The point is to choose the right ones for your resort, your dates, and your group. Some activities need to be booked early, some are only available in certain resorts, and some will only suit certain travelers. But when it is planned properly, a France ski holiday can be much more than skiing. If you would like help choosing the right resort, accommodation, and activities for your own trip, request a quote with Top Snow Travel.